kwa kweli, bali sijapata majibu yangu kuyaona. Adui shetani muongo asema ya kwamba Mwenyezi Mungu yeye hanijali, bali siwezi, sitomkubali. Ninayo hakikisho ya kweli, minajua ananijali, ananijali, sitokubali kuzama kwenye maji. Ananipenda, yeye ni mwema. Ni za dunia zangu hizi shida hazitonizuia kukutumikia. Tafuata mimi hiyo njia ya kweli na uzima, bali ulisema yote yamekwisha na sitababaishwa. Ninajua yatapita, kwani baada ya usiku giza, ninayo hakikisho asubuhi itafika. Ananijali, ananijali, sitokubali kuzama kwenye maji. Ananipenda, yeye ni mwema. Ananijali, sitokubali kuzama kwenye maji. Ananipenda, yeye ni mwema. Ananijali, ananijali, sitokubali kuzama kwenye maji. Ananipenda, yeye ni mwema.
Hi kids, welcome to today's lesson. And today I teach you that God is love. One day there was a man who had 2 sons. And one of his sons went and asked his dad for his money. And then he left. And where he went, he spent all his money. And he became poor and sad and so lonely. So he decided to go back home. And when he went home, his daddy was so happy to have him back. He threw him a big party because he still loved his son.
Stories of the Bible. The Prodigal Son. This is Jesus,
Heyo!
who is the Son of God and the Savior of the world. While Jesus was on earth, he taught everyone about God's love. He healed many people from their sickness, performed many miracles like calming storms, and even raised people from the dead.
Wahoo!
Jesus taught everyone about God's love. All kinds of people would come to hear Jesus speak, including tax collectors and people who made bad choices. This made the Pharisees and Jewish leaders mad.
Ah, yuck.
They didn't think that Jesus should be around these kind of people. So Jesus told them this story. A man had 2 sons. The younger son told his father,
Excuse me?
I want my share of your estate now, before you die.
Okay.
So his father agreed and gave his son his inheritance.
Woohoo!
A few days later, this younger son packed all his belongings
See ya.
and moved to a distant land. And there he wasted all his money in wild living.
Huh?
About the time his money ran out, a great famine swept over the land,
Aw, man.
and he began to starve.
Hey, you.
He convinced a local farmer to hire him,
Thank you.
and the man sent him into his fields to feed the pigs. The young man became so hungry that even the food he was feeding the pigs looked good to him. But no one gave him anything. Finally, he said to himself, "At home, even the servants have food enough to spare, and here I'm dying of hunger.
I know.
I will go home to my father and apologize and ask him to take me on as a servant." So he returned home to his father. And while he was still a long way off, his father saw him coming. Filled with love and compassion, he ran to his son.
Son!
His son said to him, "Father, I have sinned against both heaven and you, and I am no longer worthy of being called your son." But his father said to the servants, "Quick, bring the finest robe in the house and put it on him. Get a ring for his finger and sandals for his feet, and kill the calf we have been fattening. We must celebrate with a feast, for this son of mine was dead and now has returned to life. He was lost, but now he is found." So the party began.
Yeah!
Meanwhile, the older son was in the fields working. When he returned home, he heard music and dancing in the house,
Huh? Hey, you.
and he asked one of the servants what was going on. "Your brother is back," he was told, "and your father has killed the fattened calf. We are celebrating because of his safe return."
Woohoo! All right, party time. All right, yahoo!
The older brother was angry and wouldn't go in. His father came out and begged him,
Oh, man.
but he replied, "All these years I've slaved for you and never once refused to do a single thing you told me to. And in all that time you never gave me even one young goat for a feast with my friends. Yet when this son of yours comes back after wasting your money, you celebrate by giving him a great feast." His father said to him, "Look, dear son, you have always stayed by me, and everything I have is yours. We had to celebrate this happy day, for your brother was dead and has come back to life. He was lost, but now he is found."
Today's memory verse comes from the book of 1 John chapter 4 verse 8, and it says, "Whoever does not love does not know God, because God is love." Repeat after me. 1 John chapter 4 verse 8, and it says, "Whoever does not love does not know God, because God is love."